got a new challenge this week with Vincent from USC. Have you ever played against him before?
I've actually played with him a couple times, played it with him in a couple camps. Yeah, so I'm kind of familiar with him.
Okay, what makes him so good?
I would say his size and he kind of move well for his size also. So I think that's one of his biggest ability.
Do you look forward to a challenge like that?
Yeah, we've had a couple talks about the challenge and the game. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun game.
You've corresponded with him this week?
Not this week, but
Okay.
maybe a little bit earlier.
Okay.
Earlier in the year. So yeah.
I'm sure you're glad that he's recovered and back now?
Yeah, I'm really glad he recovered really well and he's back playing again, and I'm excited for him and see where he can take it to. You know.
Seems like last week you weren't maybe as much a part of the offense as you were the previous few weeks. How much of that was foul trouble and then just, guys not being able to find you with entry passes?
I would say we just didn't we didn't execute our offensive plan. Our shooting wasn't going in. Our passing wasn't the greatest. Our screening wasn't the greatest, and our rebounding wasn't the greatest. So I think everything just fell in place. Like we didn't do this, and it affected the other stuff. So like we're not doing good at one thing, and it affects every other thing. So I would just say it's just like we're not doing good in general.
After last week in practice, is there anything specific you've been focusing on offensively?
Like I've always said, I just focus on my offensive rebounding. I focus on my rebound. When it's crowded, I try to kick it out for the guards, and when I feel like I can go back right away, I go back up right away, and I would say it's rebounding.
When you were talking about playing with Vince in those camps, did you guys go against each other quite a bit? And do you remember how well you did against him? Did you beat him on a lot of drills, or how was that interaction?
Obviously it's a camp, and you
Right.
know, we're there for fun, and at the same time we're there to develop our skill and also show our skill set. So we didn't go much against each other. We won the same team actually, and we won the whole camp, by the way.
Okay.
But we didn't go much against each other, but we've definitely challenged each other to some games and everything. And he's like a friend of mine. And yeah, I think we've had some couple games, but there's no like anything serious, So.
And then we constantly ask you, what you can do better, and you're talking about offensive rebounding. What do you feel like you have done? If you had to analyze yourself, what do you think you've done the best since being at UCLA?
One thing Cronin says, that my high school coach used to say, says listening is a skill. I would say my listening ability has improved a lot. I tend to I try to catch on what the coaches says to me and what they need me to do, and apply it in the game. I would say my listening skill has gotten better, and I would say in general everything has developed from high school and college. It's way different game, So I would say I've developed in general in almost every aspect. By being here at UCLA and being coached by one of the best college coaches, so I would say that.
How do you think you've been able to handle the college game physically? Like when you're in the games playing against other big guys, have you been able to handle that pretty well?
Yeah, beginning of the year it was kind of a little bit of struggle because I didn't know it was gonna be like that. I was like, I got the size, I got the strength, but I think it's not just the strength, it's not just the size, it's also the will and also the commitment, So I've learned that, and I think as the year go on, I've started to adapt to the physicality and the strength of college basketball. So I think beginning of the year I started slow, and towards now I'm starting to adapt to it.
Thank you.
Last week Arizona State, big crowds, very loud, and you're probably going to have it at USC. What's that experience like, going into an arena like that where it's just everyone's against you?
It's fun, we knew it was going to happen. We expected the crowd. That was my first time being in that kind of, I would say second time after Maryland. That's kind of one of my first experiences of being in that kind of environment. I was excited. I think I was a little bit way too excited, but it was good, great experience. Playing with all the odds against you. It was fun. I was ready to do everything to get the dub, and unfortunately we fell short U of A game, but I believed in our team. We had the chance to do it better if we have a chance to play the game.
Tell us about the block at the end of the Arizona State game. That was, you didn't want them to score even though the game was won?
Yeah, I didn't want obviously I didn't want him to score, and two, I thought there was 2 seconds left, and I don't know why he was going to score, and I was like, then we go have to fight for this. Yeah,
Did you say something to him?
I just walked away. I looked at him and I walked away. You know.
Okay. And
Yeah.
somebody said somebody threw a ball at you or something from the bench. Did that happen?
Yeah, I don't know. At this point, I was so excited that we got a win. I was walking to the bench, and I looked back and I saw his brother coming after me. But I was just walking away, you know.
Good with them.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Adem.
it.